start by making a small confession. Initially, when it was proposed to memorialise my sister with a street bench, I had difficulty mustering enthusiasm. I'm being honest with you. But I have come to believe that the idea of remembering my sister Gillian with this bench, placed here in the centre of the Millbank estate, in the heart of the community in which Gillian served selflessly for years, is more than just a gesture of gratitude. It is a fact that Gillian dedicated her almost every waking hour to championing the cause of the marginalised and often forgotten residents in the borough whose, by unfortunate circumstance, found themselves deprived of basic rights, without food, decent homes, healthcare. The shocking reality is that she would often be confronted with some of the most deprived and poor, while living cheek by jowl in the same space as some of the wealthiest people in the country. In this context, the erection of this bench represents an important statement. Of course, it is my hope that there will be many who remember her and pass here, especially to read the inscription, which will help keep Gillian's memory alive. Others will come and sit on the bench and will ponder the rich contribution that Gillian made to this community. It is, however, somewhat ironic that we choose to memorialise Gillian with this street bench, given that, and I think it's fair to say, the bench has long been associated with the refuge as a refuge for the homeless. It is it's a hard fact that for far too many in our society for years have been left with little alternative but to seek a night's rest on the hard and cold surface of the street bench. Probably Gillian's greatest passion was to see an end to homelessness in this ward. She was known, despite her lack of mobility, to be out at night engaging with those who had no roof over their heads. She made time to speak with them, to listen and to understand their struggles, often and wherever possible, seeking short-term urgent solutions, especially when the temperature outside dropped so dramatically. The thought has crossed my mind that this bench may indeed provide a place of rest for more than one occasion in future months for some desperate and homeless member of our community, shivering, hungry, alone, and exposed to the elements. Oh, that it wasn't so. I know that if Gillian was still with us and could witness such an occupant on her bench, she would shed a tear, but she would be galvanised into action. She would be out trying to find a more fitting resting place for the people she cared so much about. It is for that reason that this bench to me is more than just a bench. It is more than a place to contemplate and reflect our great loss, and it is a great loss. It must represent a call to action to end the cancer of homelessness in our city, in this borough. That is why I'm taking this opportunity on behalf of my sister to applaud Westminster Council's recently launched homelessness and rough sleeping strategy, a project that I know Gillian was committed to. Let this bench be a clarion call to end the blight of homelessness in this ward and in our society at large. In that context, it should be a truly fitting memorial to my late sister.